That's Scarlet Symphony here. It'll be up a little later in the show. Congratulations, you're a daddy, but now what? What rights do you have as a father? Lori Clark Viviano is here with us to help us out from her law offices, and we're going to delve into this to find out, because this is there's a lot of news about this in the last few years.
Yes.
You know, where it used to be pretty quiet, now it's really come out in the forefront. I suppose with Anna Nicole Smith's situation especially has brought it out. So let's get right into it. Okay, the DNA testing, do we start there?
Absolutely. You know, the thing is, I think Anna Nicole Smith is a great example. You know, my thing is I've found women know who the dad is. I don't care what's going on, they know. If you look at it, Anna Nicole Smith tried to not have the testing for 6 months. She knew it was Larry, and that's what we found out. I always believe in always doing the testing, even if you think you're the dad, even if the child looks exactly like you, because then you know 100%.
Well, what rights do you have to do the testing? What rights does a father, even if he isn't sure if he is or not, what rights does he have to do the testing?
Zero. That's why what you need to do is you either need to get the cooperation from the mother, or you need to file a suit to have the court say that you can have it tested. But I'll tell you a cute story. I've told men, you go, you buy the testing. As a matter of fact, on Fox, I'll put the website for genetic testing. You swab the baby's mouth, you swab your mouth, you send it off, and then you know if you're the dad or not.
Does that hold up?
Holds up.
Really? But because that's you're sneaking it. You're not getting permission
from the mother.
Well, you
can get permission. I mean, I'm not telling you steal the baby. I'm saying.
Well, no. Right. But you find at least you know then.
Yes, I think you need to know.
All right. Once you know, now what?
Now you either need for you and the mom to agree that you both the parents, and you then file a paternity action. Dads think that if they're on the birth certificate, that means that they're the dad. Nope, it just means you're on the birth certificate. Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, look what happened to Anna Nicole Smith.
Sure.
Stern was on the birth certificate, but he was not the dad.
All right. So you need to have it from the courts.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
So you are the biological father.
Exactly.
Now you get into what other rights and responsibilities.
Did you like that? Wasn't that kind of cute?
Yeah.
How it works, it kind of goes both ways.
Cute shoes, too, by the way.
Here, my shoes
We're
are
into
cute.
shoes today. Very cute. Very cute shoes.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
The thing is, it's rights and responsibilities. You know, the thing is they go hand in hand. The moms are entitled to get think about it. It took 2 people to have this baby. It takes 2 people to be responsible for the baby. And that means, actually having, involvement in the child's life, but also being responsible, paying for half the daycare, paying for all the, the added things that, are quite costly.
Right.
And, both need to get the benefit of their decision.
Yeah, with any right comes a responsibility.
Exactly.
And I was thinking sometimes the responsibility would be to allow that baby to be given up for adoption to maybe a father who would want to care for that baby in a family situation.
That's a very, very good point. And also, I think people are kind of not realizing, look at Larry, he's raising that child. I have a lot of clients where the dads are the primary parent. We definitely are becoming more balanced in how we perceive parental rights.
So there's child support, daycare expenses. These are all part of the responsibilities that we're talking about here, too. Health care expenses.
A lot of
things you need to go into, right?
Exactly. I mean, if you think about it, a woman gets pregnant, let's say she doesn't have health care. A lot of times I recommend to the father that he pay for her to be covered for health care. Because if she's not, he can be responsible for half. What if the baby gets sick, and those medical expenses can be exorbitant? If you have the health care in place, then it's covered, and that may be a cost-effective.
And the parties involved need to realize that the child is a very special commodity.
I'm so glad you said that.
Very important person, but I said commodity on purpose because that's sometimes the way it's looked at, rather than a human being, as a byproduct of their particular, what may have been foolishness at the time. At any rate,
I've never had a parent, and you're a parent, I've never had a parent say, gosh, I wish I didn't have this child. It's a little dicey at first when it's unexpected, but you know what? Dads are just as important as moms, and I think everybody needs to realize that.
All right. Law offices of Lori Clark Viviano. You see it right there, Viviano-law.com.
And cute shoes.
And cute shoes. Yeah, when you go into her office, ask her to look at her shoes.